All right, everybody. Good afternoon. This is Mike. I am the photo hack, I like to call myself. Not a professional. I call myself a hobbyist because I don't make a living out of doing this. And I think you have to be making a living to call yourself a professional. I don't know. That's what I was always told, but I don't make money doing this. Is this all about making money? No. So this channel, just as a refresher if you didn't see my first video, this is going to be it is not me. It's not a day in the life. It's not me schooling people how to do this, that, and the other thing. This is more just kind of documenting my experience as a hobbyist sports photographer and maybe just showing people how competitive it is. And did I say competitive? Competitive it is, and kind of the ins and outs of what I go through. I would love for this to be more for me, but it's not. And I tend to struggle, and just like a lot of photographers, you get down on yourself and you get you get depressed, you get disappointed that you can't do this or you can't get this or whatever it is. And that's kind of what I battle with a lot of times doing these things. Why do I do it? Well, I do it because I enjoy doing it and I have fun doing it, but I also do it because there's always a little tiny nugget in my head that by continuing to do it, I'll stay relevant. And what relevant means to me, it's a big umbrella when I say relevant. And what it means to me, and it's not just about making money. Making money would help, believe me, but it's about being relevant. It's about being taking photos, spending 3-4 hours at a game, battling traffic, doing getting a gallery together, putting it up out there in the cloud there, and having people actually go and use your photos, whether you make money or not. Otherwise, most of the time, my stuff doesn't get even seen, and part of that is because who I shoot for, I'm not one of the big three: Getty, AP, USA. A lot of people haven't even heard of who I shoot for, so that's a problem. So if I'm running a website or a vlog or whatever, and I need a photo of somebody, I'm gonna probably, if that's all I know, then that's all I know. Those three services, media outlets. So I'm gonna go there and find it. Some of these websites and things like that have contracts that or accounts set up with these companies, so they just automatically go there no matter what to Getty or AP. And I'm not bashing those guys. I'm just saying that it helps what's after your name when you get photo credit. If your photo credit is, Johnny Doe Getty, you got a better chance of things getting picked up. And that's really all I want. When I say relevant, that's basically what I mean. I don't want to spend all this time editing and traveling and doing a game, and then I throw it up there in the ether, and no one ever sees it. It's kind of a pain in the ass. So that's kind of what this is all about. This is going to be a little forum just kind of showing the struggle, if you want to call it a struggle. And if there's like-minded people out there that maybe are in the same situation, or experienced, or you're new and you want to try to maybe get to my point, I don't know, or if I have any kind of advice for anybody, feel free. Comments are welcome, good, bad, I don't give a shit. I'm not here saying I'm better than you and I take a better. That's not what it's about. And if you do have questions about photos, or you do have questions about how I edit or do whatever, fine. If you're a newbie and you want me to critique something of yours, I'll do it. That's my opinion, though. And I'm not saying my opinion is gospel. So anyhow, that's the whole thing. The reason for this is a follow-up because I did MLS, so that's Major League Soccer, over the weekend. I did the Red Bulls in Orlando. They call themselves Orlando City SC, I think it is. I don't know. Yeah, that's what it is. And did that on Saturday. Saturday was a relatively cold day. It was like 45, 50 degrees, but cloudy, which was a great day, which is one of the reasons why I went, because it was very cloudy. And clouds are good. Bright sun is not good, especially doing sports during the day. You get shadows. It's too harsh, very contrasty, no good. But clouds act as a huge softbox in the sky. So it was good conditions that way, and I thought I had some good photos. I really did. I think I posted like 60, and I have like 4 or 5 that I have right here. I'm going to show you in just a few. Then the only reason why I'm going to show you these images, and these are just the ones I liked, and these are the ones I put on my Instagram. And I have more that I kind of like, but these are I think there's 4 or 5. And I don't know how doing all this stuff, marrying videos and putting stuff in videos. That's all new to me. So it's a quick little slideshow. It doesn't last long, and I'm going to try to figure out how to make it stay on the screen longer, but whatever. Also, I tried to record everything, like the process of me going from car to stadium and stadium and went out. I don't think I did a great job at doing that. I got distracted a few times, so I didn't record everything I would have wanted to. So some of the video that I took is a little choppy and may not make sense. Just live with it, follow it. If you have any questions, I can give you. I'm going to try to do more next time. A little bit more of the process of me just getting in there and getting to the seat, and then that's it. So I'll do video. I think it's only like 5 minutes, 4 minutes if that, and then I'll give you the photos, and then we'll come back to that. All right. So all right, check this out. All right, people. How's everybody doing? All right, so this is where I'm at for Red Bulls. It's kind of a dreary Saturday. 45 degrees. I don't think I'm dressed appropriately, so I'm probably gonna be very cold. I just paid for my parking. The stadium's over yonder there. I don't get parking because I just don't get parking here because I don't think the Red Bulls recognize, well, they recognize who I shoot for, but it's just, we're not a priority. So I have to pay for parking. So that was $21, which is why I'm very selective with some of these things. I can't go to all these. I can't afford it because I don't get reimbursed parking. So that's $21 out of my pocket, and that kind of adds up. So I don't do every game. I only do the ones here and there that are a little convenient for me as far as the days and times and things like that. But anyhow, that's all part of being the Photohack, right? We just keep grinding away and hope for the best. So I'm gonna sit here for just a little while. I come early because I like to get the spot here, right where that car just went by left. When I leave, I'll go right, but it takes me right out to the main road, which is back. Oh, you can't see it. It's back there, and then it's just be easier for me to get out of here. So I come a little early. I'm not allowed to get into the stadium for about an hour and a half before the match. So when I'm on the move, I will tune back in, and then I gotta go through security and all that fun stuff. So for now, I sit. So we'll be back. All right, I'm over here. There's the stadium. I'm at the back end. I'm freezing again. It's like 55 degrees out, but it feels like it's 35, and I'm not really dressed for this. Hopefully you can hear me. Microphone buried in my shirt here. So I have to go through security, which is down and around. That's gonna take a few minutes, and then I will resume in the stadium. I'm parked all the way down there, and it's like a mile away, it seems like, but all right, heads up. The dog coming about to bite my ass. All right, this is my vantage point. I don't think I can keep this on too long because of the music, but I'll get back to you. But this is where I'm sitting. Okay. I don't know if you can see that. Warming up, pregame. God damn, that is annoying. All right, that's enough of that. Holy shit.
Now we got the parking hell. Let's go, bro. Parking hell. Here it is. We're in it. All right, you know what? Actually, I'm going to be pretty good here. I'm going to be getting out of here quick. All right. We'll reconvene later. I got to get out.
Alrighty, so that was my little short video and my few photos on a slideshow. I think each picture was like 4 seconds on the screen, 3 seconds. So if you blinked, you might have missed it. But I can try to. I'm gonna try to work on that. I got to get better at my editing on these videos. But it was a good day. I thought, like I said, I thought I had some good photos, and they're the ones I liked, and I put them up. This was on Saturday. I had them all up by Saturday, a couple hours after the game. I was all done. But I don't think anything was used yet, and I don't know if anything will. What I do after every game, college and pro, I Google the game that night, the next day, and I do it for days afterwards. And I always want to see what gets used. I'll Google my name as well, and I'll see if anything gets used. So far, nothing of mine was used that I can see. And then I looked at the images that were used, and first of all, there wasn't that many that I can tell to this point. And I might have changed, or it might go beyond of what I'm doing as far as looking. But the ones I saw, I thought they were kind of generic and kind of underwhelming. So, it is what it is. I didn't think Major League Soccer will never use any of my photos because they're in contract with Getty. So, Getty seems to own everything these days. So the leagues will go directly to them, to the Getty people, and use theirs, however good or bad theirs are, they'll use them. And then the team itself has a shit ton of photographers running around, so they're not going to use any of them too. So you're always hoping that maybe some one-off, some paper, or some, where I've had, when I say success, it's meaning it's just, my photos were used. It seems to be in Europe. And I always joke that maybe I'll move to Europe. Maybe I'll be a superstar possibly in the photo world. I don't know. So if, for example, if you're at soccer, let's just say, Major League Soccer, and they have a lot of European players, and you take a photo of, you get a good photo of some Swedish-born player, then maybe a website or a vlog or somebody over there will have used your photo. That's kind of where a lot of my success has been with soccer. And yeah, for the most part. And then hockey, and I used to do Jersey Devils of the NHL, and nothing ever got seen in the States from any of my hockey photos. It was all in Europe. It was in Russia, it was in Finland, it was Sweden, Latvia. I don't even know where the fuck Latvia is, but it was there. So anyway, that's it. So like again, when I say, I'm trying to be relevant. That's part of it. Making if something gets sold, you're going to make some money. In my case, it's very little money, and nothing hardly ever gets sold. But being relevant also means to me is just, like I said before, putting in the time. You're putting in time to go to the game, battle traffic, spend money for parking, which I do. I don't get reimbursed for parking. And I have to pay at the Red Bulls, so that kind of limits how many games I do, because that does add up. But you do all this time, and then you time editing, you throw a gallery up there on space, and it doesn't get seen, and that's a frustrating thing to me. So that's what I mean relevant. I want to be, all right, this kid here, Mike, he's got some photos. Let's go you know, look at his set type of thing. So when I say relevant, that's where I'm going. It's not all financial. It's a little bit of everything else. So yeah, I don't think my time was rewarded in any way, shape, or form this time around. So unfortunately, if I do get an update, I'll look again today. I've been looking. I give it like 3 days, and after that, I just give up. But hopefully, somewhere, someone will find little old me and use a photo, and I'll make $1 if I'm lucky. But what else can I tell you? So yeah, so moving forward, I'm gonna do some college lacrosse. I think in a few days. I'm gonna try to do a better job at videotape, and like I said, I think my video was kind of short, but I'll try to do a little bit more of the process of everything, and then photos again. Then I'll do a quick video about it, and then after that, I can't think of what's coming up next. Probably Red Bulls again, but yeah, I don't know. I have to see. I have to see what's next. I know LPGA will be coming around here soon, so I'm going to do that. There's 2 tournaments coming in my neck of the woods is Jersey. So I'll do them. There's still some Rutgers stuff. I'll still do some lacrosse stuff. I'm going to try baseball. I'm going to try to get into a baseball stadium. There's been issues with that in the past with who I shoot for, but I'm going to try. I don't think I'll get into any of them, but we'll see. And then yeah, I can't think of anything else off the top of my head. I'll figure it out. But anyway, the next one's probably going to be in a few days, so I'll send out a little video on that one. And that's it. I mean, it's a quick little second video, I guess. And if you have any questions, comments, good and bad, I don't care. Throw them my way. If you have questions about the game, or maybe I was a little too vague, which I probably am, I'll get into more details about stuff later. But if you have any questions about the whole process, if you have any questions about how I get credentialed, or why, or my editing, or like I said, if you're a newbie and you just want some advice, we can do all that. Not a problem. This isn't me preaching to you guys about what you should be doing and don't do this and don't do that. And I'm a professional and this is a day in the life. No, it's not. It's not a day in the life. First of all, you won't want to spend a day in my life. So forget that. Just follow along. And if you got questions, hopefully you find it entertaining too. I mean, I don't know how entertaining this is. But like I said, I'm an open book when this comes to this. I'm not going to name names of other photographers. I'm not going to give you my last name, even though you'll probably can figure it out. Especially, I think my website's out there, so you can see me from there. And I'm not going to name who I shoot for. You can figure that out on your own too, by yourself. So anyhow, that's it. I'm starting to ramble, and I'm going to get better editing, and I hope to anyway. But like I said, the Red Bulls is fun. Soccer's fun. Never played it. Kind of get it. But I think I have a good handle of the game. So, anticipating and knowing what to look for is always a plus when shooting sports. And I've shot enough soccer that I kind of can figure that out. But like I said, I think I had a good gallery. And right now it's just laying stagnant out there in the ether. So that's why I'm a hobbyist. Anyhow, that's it from me. Short and sweet. Again, feel free to question and comments, good and bad. I don't care if they're bad. I'll answer everything or comment on everything. And I know everyone says it. I'm going to say it. Like and subscribe. It'll keep things moving along here, and it'll help me out. And like I said, this is kind of a forum. People want to just bullshit and throw ideas or their own experiences out and about, and have at it. And then maybe we can have, I just thought of this, maybe this is a good idea too. Maybe we should have like a photographer of the month or something like that, or the week, where people, like, maybe I think I can figure it out how I can get like a guest on here. And it could be anybody that's doing this, but more of that up and comer, or more of that person that just started, and maybe showcase some of your stuff. This is more for the newbies. This is more for the people trying to get started. This isn't for you know, Joe Schmo, ignorant, or not ignorant, Joe Schmo, arrogant photographer out there running around thinking that they're the shit. This is for us little guys like me and you, hopefully. So maybe we'll do something like that. That's not a bad idea, right? It's a way to. I would like to get more followers because that would be a really good thing to showcase your stuff. People, I don't think, want to be showcasing their stuff when there's like nobody watching. So anyhow, maybe once we get maybe if this thing gets some traction, maybe we'll do it that way. But anyway, like I said, I'm rambling. I'm going to take off. Hopefully this wasn't too painful. Hopefully you understood everything. Hopefully I'm not rambling. And I'll see you on the next one, which should be in like 4 days possibly. And that's it. So be good. Thanks for watching, and go Birds.